Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Joe here, and today's video is on day 8 of the Grampians Peaks Trail. Today we hiked from Duwul Hike-In Campground to Durd Durd Hike-In Campground. It was a 14.5 kilometre hike. We left at 8 AM and arrived at about 2:30 PM. So it was a 6.5 hour hike for us, and that included about 1 hour worth of breaks. I found this day to be challenging because there were a lot of steep uphill sections and down steep hill sections. Parks Victoria rate this track at a grade 5, probably because of the steepness of the terrain, and also because on days where there's poor visibility, it may be difficult to navigate across those big open rocky sections, and you'd really need to keep an eye out for the triangular Grampians Peaks Trail markers, which there were plenty of. We left camp and literally just started going straight uphill. I don't know what the audio quality is going to be like today because it's quite windy. I do have my little mic here. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So we left camp and literally just started going straight uphill. We started along a dirt footpad and rocky footpad, and we came out to Mount William car park, and then we just went up a tar road, which is a service road, all the way up to the summit. I didn't realise there was going to be a road there, but that was cool. It was still steep and a bit of a slog, plus it was really cold, even though the sun was out. Howling wind, and it was just cutting right through us. So I'm really happy I had my windproof jacket on. It worked a treat. So we made our way up to Mount William summit, which is 1,167 metres high approximately. It represents the tallest peak of the Grampians Peaks Trail and the tallest peak in Western Victoria. So the views were spectacular, and we were very, very lucky with the weather. From there we made our way down and across a trail that took us to this prominent knoll, which was the top of Boundary Gap. Now Boundary Gap separates Mount William from the Major Mitchell Plateau, and it also is where you need to drop down across the gap and then make your way up onto the other side. So it was about a 220 metre drop by memory, and we cut across some forest down the bottom and then made our way up. Now when we got through the forest, through the gap, there were these stairs, steep, but there was a stairway that took us up to the top of the plateau. You had some amazing views from those stairs. It was a little bit exposed, but it was quite safe. In saying that, you still got to be careful and watch your footing. Once we got to the top of the plateau, we made our way across rocky slabs, steel mesh walkways, up to Durd Durd summit, and there's a rock can there which represents the summit. Once we got to the rock can, we then made our way down to Durd Durd Hike-In Campground. The trail was really easy to follow. There was plenty of signs and little triangular Grampians Peaks Trail markers to point you in the right direction. Footpad ranged from dirt sections to rocky sections, loose rocky sections, rocky slabs, steel mesh walkways, which were really cool. And there was a bit of rock scrambling as well. So I found this to be a bit of a slog, this section, but in saying that, it was very fun and rewarding as well because the views were just magnificent. Great day again, all out. Durd Durd Hike-In Campground was another open campground in terms of there was no shelter. It had an open communal area with timber benches and bench seats, a bit of a windbreak, but that was pretty much it. The tent pads were the timber tent pads with the retractable chains, so you could anchor your tent down there. There is toilets there, 4 USB charge station ports, and water tanks. Water, toilets, tent pads, somewhere to sit and make a meal. Really nice, really nice. The only thing is if it's bad weather, again, you're confined to your tent, which is all part of the experience and part of hiking, especially if you're through hiking or doing some overnight adventures. But like I've said a few times throughout the series of these little videos, check with parks to make sure that there is water available if you're dependent on water, especially in those hotter months. We were lucky, we had plenty of rain leading up to our hike, so there was water everywhere, creeks and water flowing down rock slabs. We had an abundance of water, so we were very lucky, but definitely check, especially when it's hot. Through the hike I carried 2 litres of water, which I did pretty much every day, and I would have gone through just over a litre. In saying that, if it was hot, I dare say I would have had 2 litres, and I'd probably carry 3 litres of water just in case. It was another amazing day on the trail. Loved every moment of it. Great fun, a bit of a leg burner, but a really enjoyable hike. I'm going to leave you now with some footage I took along the way. I hope you enjoyed and it gives you some idea of what to expect if you're going to tackle this trail yourself. If you like this video, please remember to give us a big thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for future videos I put out there. If you have any comments or questions you'd like to ask, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll answer them as best possible. Like always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. Till next time, happy hiking. Bye for now.